Talk Network, it's today's hottest topics with an added flair. You get ready because the conversation will be hot and better yet, mobile. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app available on Android, iPhone, iPad, and you can listen to us on the web at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Write down our talk line at 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255. Interactive and worldwide. That's what we are. Join in on the real conversation and tell a friend about the New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe Lopinto, and you are watching the New Orleans Talk Network.
This is Congressman Cedric Richmond, and you're watching the New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, this is Stan Schofield, and I'm inviting all of my KWK family and my family to watch Church Without Walls, 11 o'clock on Mondays, for the greatest and latest show around. Thank you.
Good morning. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls on the New Orleans Talk Network. We thank you for letting us come into your home, into your automobile, wherever you may be on your job, every Monday morning, 11 to 12, Central Standard Time. I'm your host, Charles Stewart, along with your host, Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams. We come your way every morning to share with you about the walls that being torn down in our life. We are Church Without Walls. We want those to know that we love you with all our heart and soul. And we ask that you would download the app, www. New Orleans Talk Network. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We ask that you would join us every Monday morning with whatever the problem may be. Dr. William and myself, we may not have the answer, but if you give us a chance, we would get the answer for you. We like to thank all those that our viewing audience, and also we like to say a special shout out to those that watch us every week. Like Wyona Watson and many others that say that they tune into the stations. We thank you for watching and listening. Public service announcement. Just I got a request from the NAACP, Baton Rouge, St. Tammany chapter, and Jefferson Parish chapter, that they is marching in New Orleans today, and they asked the members of the NAACP and supporters to support them. They are marching in the city. I think they said from Canal Street to Poitras Street to the convention center. And they asked that those that protest against the government being shut down, they asked that you would join them. And we don't mind advertising, asking people to support them and support anyone that they consider that is being treated unfair justice. So Dr. William and myself, we come your way every Monday morning. And we ask that you would tune in with us, sharing with us your thought, and tell us what you think about Church Without Walls. We want to knock down every wall that's standing in your way. And you like to join in with us, you can dial 1-563-999-1808. I am under the weather a little bit this morning, so you catch me a little snipping this morning. Just pray for me, and that I get through this show and I'll be okay. So we certainly, as always, Dr. William and I, we hope that you have enjoyed 2018 and 2019 is a new year, and we certainly believe in that God gonna give you something that you want in 2019. It may not be what you want, because something we want, God may not see that the right thing for us. Our topic today is going to be, is the people, and I say we the people, are we stupid or we just don't care? That's our topic today. Do we, if we care at all? So much going on in this country right now. And before we get into that topic, I'd just like to share with the viewing audience that New Orleans have elected a new police chief. I think his name is Sean Ferguson, if I got the name correctly. And he's going to be running the city of New Orleans. You know, Chief Harrison, he moved on. He gone to Baltimore to share his talent there, you know. I understand he done got a great promotion. Him and his family going to be moving to Baltimore, and we pray that God would keep them in the great city of Baltimore as he go to share his talent with a different state. Also, to the new chief in New Orleans, we praying for him and the mayor in the city that he would keep up the good work that the outgoing chief gave. Again, our topic today: are we stupid in America or we don't care? Now, Dr. Williams, what I mean, and Dr. Williams gave his definition, we're not saying that you are stupid, but I'm saying that we are stupidity for what people tell us, what we listen to. For instance, the wall. The wall is no more is good sound bites and campaign promise. Let me tell you, that wall, President George Bush, he built so much of the wall when he was president. You didn't hear all that in the news, but he asked the Congress for money to build parts of the wall that he thought was needed to keep people from coming in this country. And then when Barack Obama became president, he asked for money to build certain part of the wall that he thought was needed, and it was given to him. And now you got this the whole government shut down over something that been did already. Most of the wall that from the information that I get is that most of the wall been built. The wall that haven't been built is people that own property. The government don't own all that property that border the Mexico line. So a lot of those property owners, they have a lawsuit. I think it's over 4,000 lawsuits is against the government for wanting to take part of their land to build a wall. So all this controversy about the wall, they got over 800,000 people not even getting a check. And you imagine 800,000 people that was employed by the government. And imagine 800,000 people, those 800,000 people got families. So the average family got at least 3 to 5 people in a part of their family. So you're talking about over at least over 30 million people being affected by this. Even more. I'm not good at that math, but the people is sound bites. It's on every news station. Now think about this. Barack Obama, when he was president, he asked every major news stations, company, to give him time to talk to the American people about the wall in Mexico. And they denied him. They said it was too political. 4 or 5 years later, Donald Trump asked the same thing from all major news network. They gave it to him. And you know, it shut down all the news, everything. You had to hear, I think, maybe talk 8 or 9 minutes. And then Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi respond. So you went through all of that for nonsense stuff. Are we stupid to listen to all this nonsense stuff about a wall when Donald Trump was given money? I think it's $1.5 million, $105 million to repair the wall that George Bush and Barack Obama built. They ain't did nothing with that money just sitting there. In the meantime, we had for the longest during the Donald Trump campaign, build that wall. Who gonna pay for it? Mexico.
Well, you know, Trump, Dr. Charles, basically what we're looking at, and you're asking the question, you know, are the people in the United States stupid? But when you start thinking about what actually happened, you can go all the way back to 1980 with Ronald Reagan. And Ronald Reagan tried to put policies together that would help the economic change that was in Mexico to try and improve border enforcement. And when you stop and think about the enforcement around the border may not be working according to the way that they would like their policies to work. Something has to be happening with the enforcement around the border that you're going to need to put up a fence. What's going on? You have somebody that's working with border enforcement that's possibly getting a shakedown some kind of way, that you got border enforcement, but you can't stop people from coming over the border, and you got fence and up there, and you got situations where you're supposed to be monitoring how they're getting into the United States. Ronald Reagan said, rather than try to put up a fence, why don't we try to create a situation bipartisanly where we can get the parties to come together and create solutions, whereas Mexico can actually come into the United States and work and pay taxes, and if they want to go back, then they have an option to go back.
Right.
That would be a good policy, because the taxes would help the United States for them coming in here, and then you would have the taxes for tax revenue, and that will create a better situation than try and build a wall for those people. We have to try and look at the fact that some of the things that are happening in the United States, my question always comes to mind is, what are they trying to hide?
Yeah.
Now, you got the president over in Louisiana this morning, and you stop and think about, he's dealing with the farmers right now, and he's trying to get the farmers behind him. So some of the things that are happening, we take our eye off of what's really happening so that other things can be, prognosticated force and put into force. We have to start looking at that.
But Dr. Williams, do you think that the president, he in town talking to the farmer, shutting down the government, how much that affect them, hurt them?
Well, look, it's affecting the United States as a whole when you stop and think about it. Now they're talking about by March, they won't be able to help people to get food with food stamps, because that's going to be shut down. You're talking about major airports that's being shut down. You're talking about major airports that's being shut down. So that's putting people out of work in the United States. The government closing down, people who are on Social Security probably won't get that check. People who are working within the Social Security Administration probably won't get that check. So you're talking about bringing poverty, in a sense, economically, is creating an economic deficiency. So you're shutting down Congress because you want a wall built. And based upon what you said this morning, they wouldn't let Barack Obama do it for the news media and whatnot. Bush tried to bring some policies together. Now you have Donald Trump coming here and trying to petition people to build a wall and tell them if they don't do it, he won't it did, and if they don't do it, then
He
he's
shut
gonna
the government
them-
down.
Yeah, he's going to shut the government down. So if you shut the government down, I mean, you're creating too many problems in the United States right now. I mean, why can't he look and see the deficiency of what you're actually causing in the United States?
Don't care.
This is just some of the things that I'm looking at, and it seems that the people in the United States are seeing all of these things happening, but they're not trying to help to do anything about it.
Don't care. Y'all hear what Dr. Williams said? We got to take our first break. But you are listening to Church Without Walls, Dr. William and Charles Stewart. We'll be back.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
Yep.
This is Charles Stewart.
And the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams.
We are Church Without Walls.
And we are here today to give you information that you don't normally get at church.
We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12.
Call in with your comment or your questions, and we'll be glad to try and answer them for you. If we don't have the answer today, we will get it to you on a message.
Don't you dare miss it.
New year, new show. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson, and I'm coming back at you with the new year of Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. And this year, we're moving to Monday night with brand new exciting guests and engaging literary conversation. And we want our listening audience to be there with us because this is going to be a year you will not forget. Catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m., right here on the New Orleans Talk Network. And you can also reach us on the Meet the World Image Solutions Facebook page, the Meet the World Image Solutions YouTube page, and we're on Podbean, iTunes, and Google Play. So catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you there.
Simple and plain. This ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? I know we can do it. Somebody asked me, what do we have to go through it?
We are back. You are listening to Church Without Walls with Dr. Anthony Williams and Charles Stewart. We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12 Central Standard Time, in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We would like for you to download the app, www.New Orleans Talk Network. We are also on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We ask that you would join in with us and you would like to get in on this comment section. Today, our topic is, are the people in the United States stupid or we just don't care? You can call us 1-563-999-1808. If you like to get in on this conversation, Now, Dr. William, before when we went to the break, we were talking about Ronald Reagan and his proposal about the government and mainly and what kind of I think what it confused people that if you listen to the president, he mainly, in just my opinion, Dr. Williams, he mainly putting fear in people when he said that, and his press secretary and quite a few people that surround him, they said around about 4,000 people come out of Mexico and they come into the United States and commit murder. And it was fact-checked by Fox News, Mike Wallace, that was a lie.
Well, Dr. Stewart, what you remember is 1.6, they claim that 1.6 million immigrants are in the United States. If there's 1.6 million immigrants that have crossed over into the United States, that means that Border Patrol have not been working successfully to keep them out. Then when you stop and think about Texas being one of the biggest states and farm workers go over into Texas, then that means that somebody in Texas is actually promoting them, allowing the Mexicans to come over here illegally so they can get cheap labor. And then probably some of them are not even being paid properly for the labor that they're given. So when we look at all of the big ranches that they have in Mexico and stuff like that, the unforeseen circumstance is who's actually profiting from all of this, and where is all of this coming from?
But Dr. Williams, let's focus up on what they feed the public and the people and the citizens of the United States. They feed them fear when they say that.
Well, it's not necessarily
30. They say anywhere from 35 to 40,000 people come through Mexico and they come in the state and do harm. That actually was a lie. Most of the people that come into the country that commit murder, do coward action, come through by airport. They either come here by airplane or by boat. They not coming through the Mexico border. So why is the focus up on a border in Mexico when the people not even coming, the people that they may be coming through Mexico illegally, what have you, but they are not committing murder. The people that they and this year their own, the United States Justice Department saying the people that come through Mexico is not actually coming into this country committing any murder.
Well, you gotta actually, like I said, look at the whole picture. You're only looking at part of what could be happening in the United States as far as Mexico and the United States. You have a border to stop, but you're not stopping people that are coming from all of these other countries into the United States. Your focus is not on them. You're putting your major focus upon Mexico. Now, Trump used that as his campaign for running for president. That was
Right.
part of his agenda.
Right.
So he's got to make good on that.
Build that wall.
He's got to build a wall. And the people are focused upon on the wall. Like I always say, they are focused upon the wall. But what are we not focusing upon? You only focus upon the news media put stuff out there because they need to sell that newspaper.
Right.
They need to get their ratings up. But you have to look beyond what you're looking at. Just like the Bible said, God look beyond our faults and see our needs. Mexico has a need. They're economically deficient and they're trying to live the American dream. So they're coming over here, and the average Mexican that comes over here works hard and tries to help his people. So, I mean, why put so much focus on Mexico when you got other countries who are actually creating major crime in the United States?
They do the real crime.
They came over here, they got over here legally, but they're creating more crime than and that don't come on the news.
Right.
main focus now is African American and Mexicans.
Now, it was said, I had at least I seen statement that from, say, primarily black organizations saying that the government, that Trump said that the government, shutting the government down, only Democrat work for the government, and most of them say that African American being hurt. But when you really look at it, Dr. William, is the true fact is, that's why I said people need to understand that what get me, I want to do the Caucasian understand that only 18% of African American work for the federal government. All right. The rest of it is Caucasian and others.
Dr. Charles, think about it like this. Where do war take place at?
War take place overseas.
No.
Talking about the wall?
No. We say that war take place overseas or foreign countries or
right.
Third world countries. Right?
Yeah, right.
That's not where it starts at. It starts here. You
In
got a civil war going on the inside of your head.
Okay.
The Bible says we war not against what? War not against principalities. War not against ourselves, but against principalities. The war is not against flesh and blood. So we have all of this on the inside of us. And if people can plant this deception, and people can plant this, your desire for other things, they put you in a worldly state with a carnal mind, and you become more deceptive against a lot of stuff. So how do we curb all of that? You got to wash yourself and be clean. You got to clean your mind.
Right.
You got to allow God to work on the inside of you. You're trying to take something away from Mexico by building up a wall. Okay, their desire is to live the way you're living in the United States.
Right.
And in order for them to do that, they have to find a way to better themselves. And so they're saying to themselves, well, if I can get over into the United States and live the American dream, I can better my condition.
But Dr. William, I'm gonna tell you something that may trip you out. You talk about people want to come from Mexico. You hear it all the time, want to better their condition, but that's true in a sense. But when you really look at it, the foreigners that come here, whether they be from Mexico, Brazil, wherever they may be from, the smart one, the one that have the construction company that does a lot of concrete work, sheetrock work, or what have you, a lot of them good on flooring. Those same contractors, if you notice, if you go on Friday and if you go to like A check class, any Western Union place, they make their money, they send it back home. And I kid you not, Dr. Williams, most of those guys that from Mexico, Brazil, different country, they have some of the most beautiful homes, and some of them have ranches in their town. I know one that own an apartment complex. He got a mansion in Brazil. I know one that in Mexico, got one of the beautiful houses you ever want to see. They come in American work, they come and make the money, but go to Western Union on Friday evening, the line be so busy, they have a line sending that money back home.
Well, when you stop and think about the dollar is worth the dollar in the United States.
Right.
But a dollar is worth $13 in Mexico.
Okay.
Okay, so people are working, and their dream is to become better than
right.
So
right.
basically, what they're doing is they're saying, if I can take the dollar, economically, they're just doing what we do economically for themselves.
But what happened though is
If the president will form a situation where Mexican will come into the United States legally and then have them to pay taxes, instead of giving them everything, you give them food stamps, you give them insurance. Let them pay for it like the United States, people in the United States pay for it.
But I think most of them do that, Dr. William. Like some of them may, it may have certain break that I don't know what all they get, but most of them, I done had a lot of them work for me. They go to the Home Depot, they pay taxes like everybody else. To my knowledge, like the one I see.
In the stores, yeah.
But like I say, I think that the Mexican and the foreigners, I think in Jefferson Parish, they have their own embassy that they meet up. And it used to be where some of the country.
What you're talking about right now, you're talking about organizations. You're talking about people who come together and organize themselves.
Right.
Just like the Vietnamese have their own bank, they have their own supermarket.
Right.
Yeah, we've been over here for 400 years. Where's our supermarket? Where's our bank?
Well, I mean, Dr. Williams, that's what our show need to focus on in the future. Where is our bank? Where is our super? I think, God knows, I think that's where this show need to be at. Every single week we need to ask some questions. Where is our bank at? The Vietnamese and them got their own bank on supermarket. Where is ours at?
Well, those are some of the questions that we need to get from people that are monitoring this show. You watch the show, but you don't call in and talk.
Right.
You got some questions that need to be answered. You have some questions that you want to put on the air. Something that you may have the prescription that the people need. And God may be working through you to give you that prescription so that you can talk to people about some of the things that you have an opinion about.
Right.
So that may strike the nerve of somebody. That is why we invite you to call in on the show. Dr. Stewart give y'all the number every Monday. We look at the viewing. A lot of you guys are viewing the show. You're listening to the show, but you won't call in. It's like, I don't know, maybe you're afraid to call in because you figure you might mispronounce a word or sound crazy. But some of the things that are in your head need to be mentioned on the air. This
like somebody need to hear it. Somebody need to hear that. And Dr. William, and I'm so glad you hit a nerve. You hit a nerve that be on my mind every week. Why we don't have our own bank? Because when you really look at it, and I guess like God put it on our heart today to talk about all the people stupid or we don't care. And the bottom line is we're not saying that people individuals are stupid, but we let stupid stuff control us. We misled on everything. And that's a myth when we talk about people, 35,000 people come from Mexico, they marry. That's a damn lie. That's not true. But yet and still our own president get on the air and say, oh yeah, it's true, and then you got people behind him that they come through here. I mean, but they have nothing to back that up to saying that it's true, but they figure if they tell people that long enough, they actually believe it, and so far, it worked with a lot of people. I think it comes from a lot of people not paying attention, they not focused, so it get to be, the question comes, Dr. Williams, do they care?
Well, a lot of people are focused upon a lot of other things other than the need of our things. Just like you got people that all they want to do is go out and march and stuff like that, and we're not supporting it. But that's all you're doing. You're just
marching on for what?
You
Organize.
March for everything. But you have to find a way to get those things into the Senate, into where people actually can pass bills to help you. But what are you doing to promote that? Outside of just marching. you get the homosexuals march. They marched out in Texas, and they went and put lights up on every red light and on every hotel. I think it was yellow and orange or whatever the colors were. You had homosexuals marching down Canal Street, down Bourbon Street, naked. Nobody said anything about it. You got immoral acts that are happening in the United States, and it's all right for them to do it, but when you try to do something that's to help somebody, it seems like everybody has a problem with it.
Right.
You know, it's time to stop all of the marching and look at what you can get petitions into the Senate to get the Senate to approve some things that will help your community. Marching is fine, but after you get through marching, what then?
You got to organize.
If you don't have no organization, you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You can't get anything done. And you have the power. You have the power thereof, but you're denying the use of the power.
And the Bible, Dr. William, clearly tells us where there's unity, there is strength. We got to take another break, y'all, but we'd like for you to give us a call. 1-563-999-1808. Give us a call. We'd like to hear from you, and let us know that you care and that you are listening, you are watching. You are listening to Church Without Walls, Dr. William and Charles Stewart.
Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time. What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, I'm Prophetess Charlene Duforce.
And I'm Bishop Carol Duforce Sr.
And we're from Living Witnesses Ministries.
And we also have a program on the internet called Living by the Word Daily. And we're seen every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Central Time on the New Orleans Talk Network.
And we would like to invite you to tune in with us every Wednesday morning. Again, 11 to 12 noon Central Daylight Time. Please join us as we teach the Word of God. Thank you, and God bless.
God bless you.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
We are back. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls. We're on the air every Monday morning, 11 to 12 Central Standard Time. Dr. William, Anthony William, and Charles Stewart are your hosts. We certainly thank to everyone for watching and listening to the show every Monday morning. Our topic today, we are talking about all the people, we the people. Are we stupid or we just don't care? If you care about this, give us a call. 1-563-999-1808. give us a call, and we want to see how much you care about what's going on in the country. That, you know, like, it's been on the news all this weekend about it started Friday, about the president, would he be working for Russia? And to me, that was kind of like knocked me out of my shoes when that report came on television. The president, that the FBI is very concerned about, is our president working on the behalf of the Russian government. And when I stopped and thought about it, could that be true? And I don't want to believe that our president would be working for the president, for Russia. And when you stop and think some of the things that the president have done toward Russia, it do make you wonder a little bit. It's kind of like I stopped thinking about the president, his way that he had with words. He called the president of I forget the name of the country. He called him the little rocket man. I mean, he have a nickname for everybody, you know. But for one person, he never had a nickname for with Putin, the dictator from Russia. He never said anything bad about Putin. So it makes me wonder, is it possible, could that be true, that the president could be working with Russia or for Russia? So I don't want to believe that. And I'm not going to believe it till it be proven that, because that would be treason. If that would be true, it would be possibility. That would be the first president that I think in history that would leave office, and he would have to go to jail when he leave office, because that is considered treason. So certainly I hope and pray that's not to be true, but that is a big part of the news, is that our president, Donald Trump, have been working along with Russia. And they done new reporters showing a lot of different evidence that, you know, when he was on Channel 6 with Lester Holt, he said the reason why he fired what's the guy with name? The head of the Justice Department. He said he done fired several people, and they said that he was bragging to Russia about how he got all them people out of the way.
Well, and stop and think about this with y'all. Donald Trump had a lot of people working with him, and those people supported him. And most of those people is just like in the political arena. You promise so many people jobs. Well, he kept the promise. He said he was gonna, he was gonna help them to get a job in the government. Well, he actually helped them to get a job in the government, but he didn't tell them how long the job was going to last, because if they got an appointed position, it's appointed for a time. And when you don't agree with him, it gives you the opportunity of using insubordination. And insubordination can cause you to be removed. So he gave them a job for a certain period of time. He gave it to him and he took it away. He did not tell him that he was not going to take it away from him. And those are the situations where you have stuff that are said and stuff that are not said. I guarantee you to do this, but I didn't guarantee you I wasn't going to do this.
Right. But Dr. William, like I say, is how much do the people as a whole in the United States, I'm not talking about people in Louisiana, I'm talking about people in Texas, California, the East New York, Florida, the people in the United States, talking about the people in the United States, how much do they care, and are they really paying attention? You take like the government shutdown. Like how can you have a heart? You worry about a wall being built, but you're not concerned about people paying their bills. He said that the government shutdown say the people agree with him. How in the hell can you agree with somebody to cut your paycheck when you can't pay your mortgage? I mean, can you go to Allstate or any company and say I can't pay my mortgage on my house, my insurance? You go to the mortgage company, I can't pay my mortgage bill. You can't go to the grocery store. I'm with the president. You need money.
Well, you look at this. He's saying, I'm going to give you a grace period. Basically what he's saying, I'm going to give you time to do what I want you to do. And if you don't do it, I'm going to create an economical problem in the United States. How am I going to do this? I'm going to shut down the government. When I shut down the government, what's going to happen? People are not going to get paid.
Right.
So if people can't get paid, and you expecting people, some people are now saying that they're going to continue working. They're not going to stop working. They're going to continue to work, even though they're not getting paid.
Right.
So where's all the money going that you're supposed to be paying to these people? Mm. So in a way, what you're saying is that since the people going to still work, what am I going to do with the funds then? I'm going to take the fund and I'm just putting it in a perspective. I'm going to take the funds and allocate that money that should have been paid to all of these people to building that wall.
I don't think Congress let him do that.
Well,
now he had said, Dr. Williams, that
if we fail to see the whole picture, just like you get mold in your room, in your bedroom, you got mold in your bedroom, and you don't take care of the mold in your bedroom, what is it gonna do?
Get worse.
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna spread. So this economical condition now is spreading throughout the United States.
Right.
It's affecting everybody. It's going to affect everybody that's in governmental position.
And all that over wall most of it been built already. That's the part that I say people can't understand.
580 miles of wall that have been built. Some of them needed to be repaired. If they need to be repaired, then they're just it shouldn't cost that much. But not.
But he ain't used the money to repair the wall.
Well, if he ain't used the money,
he wants something to say that he built, and that's what he needs for his supporter. He needs.
Was already built. You got 700 to 800 miles of wall. I think it's 700 miles of fences. So basically, the wall has already been built. There may be some part of it that need to be repaired.
Yeah.
So why keep hopping on the same thing?
And the reporter still hollering, build that wall, and the wall been built already. I mean, they in the old days, Doctor, we make this say a snake oil salesman. I mean, the president, and he one of the best I ever seen to sell something that don't exist. Like he said some things, and he be right a lot of stuff that he says. Like when he said fake news, I mean, he be right when he said that stuff. I mean, it might be the opposite way, but I consider the president a brilliant man.
Well, it comes back with people who said they're gonna do what they want to do when they get in office. Basically, what you're saying is that my voice is silent, and I don't have anything to say. Now, don't wait till things start happening, then to speak up, because it's too late then.
Yeah.
So when it's time for you to go out and vote, you need to go out and vote.
Right.
You need to study these candidates that you're putting in office, and see where they are and what are their capabilities, what are they going to do, and then make your decision from there. And that's why I get back to saying that some of our churches should have meetings at least quarterly with our parishioners, our people, telling them what this person is doing in office. You know somebody's going to be running for government. You know somebody's going to be running for senator. You know somebody's going to be running for school board member. You need to study what these people have done in the community. Don't wait until it's time for them to come up and vote, and they come up to you with all of these promises that they don't even think that they're going to be able to accomplish. And don't get me wrong, everything that they're telling you, they may not be able to accomplish all of it, but you need to be assured that they're at least trying to accomplish some of the promises that they're making to you.
Yeah. But you know, Dr. William, the way the country going, you wondering, do people really care? Because over my lifetime that I've watched government, it seems like the people that things affect the most, they seem to care the less.
Well, you got seen fear and you got unseen fear. You got fear that peers before your eyes, you got fear that's in your heart. And those two fears are taking control over you. Because you're saying, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
Yep. But Dr. William, you know, like as we come on every Monday morning, you don't get paid to be here every morning, neither do myself. We get in the funds for being here. And we hoping that we just reaching somebody that will go and tell somebody about the show and that care about their community and care about this country. And that's our reason for being here every Monday morning. And we're not a church, just the name of the show, Church Without Walls. Why is that? Because you are and we are the church.
Let me give you an invitation. Send your topic that you would like to have us discuss on the show. Send it to 7601 West Bank Expressway, Marrero. What is it? Zip code is
772.
772. Let me give it to you again. 7601 West Bank Expressway. Send it to Dr. Williams or Charles Stewart. We will put it on the air for you. We will have that topic for you to put it on the air. And you can call in. If it's your topic, you can call in and talk about it. Let us know what you would like us to talk about. We'll be glad to do it for you.
Right. And we love our community so much. And to love your community, number one, you got to love yourself. Then most of all, you got to love God. And that's our reason for coming on every Monday morning. We have no other agenda but that. And we just want to tell everybody that we love everybody, and we hope that we'll say again, we know that you're not stupid, but we are engaging stupid stuff, and we just want to say we hope in our heart that you do care about it, and you want to do something about it. So we hope in the future that we'll build our relationship with everyone out there, wherever you may be. Dr. William and I, we love y'all so much. We'll ask that y'all continue to watch us and call us and tell your friends that they have on the air every Monday morning that you have Dr. Anthony Williams and Charles Stewart on the air, ready to listen to you, whatever your problem may be. And you have announcement that you're doing something in your community, send it to us, and we announce it for you. And as always, we love y'all, we love y'all, we love you. And Dr. William, have a closing?
Whatever it is that you have, you got something going on in your church, send us an announcement here. Send it to 7601 West Bank Expressway, and we'll be glad to give you a little prayer on it.
No such thing as being half dead. If you're dead, you're dead. We love you, and we'll see y'all next week. Thank you.